Look, God bless him. I think President Trump is doing everything he can constitutionally. Today he just issued a ban not allowing anybody into the country from certain Muslim countries, including the Palestinian Authority, okay, including from the Gaza Strip, the West Bank. That's the most he can try to do constitutionally at the moment. If you remember when he tried to do this in his first term, he was challenged by the Supreme Court. It didn't. Now he still, thankfully, I think, got away with it. He somehow managed to keep it going somehow. But look, from what I understand, he's aware of it. He's doing his best. It obviously isn't his highest priority. He's also trying to deal with illegal immigrants from Latin America and other places. The whole fentanyl crisis. So I'm not saying that it's at the top of President Trump's awareness, but he is trying. His administration at least is doing something, whereas the other one that preceded him did nothing. So
I
yeah,
think that if we look to Europe, especially Great Britain at this point, I think that's going to be a good prognostication of what could happen here. They're a smaller nation; they have a lot fewer people as their general population, but they are now in a situation where large areas of cities are completely taken over by Muslim immigrants,
that's
and
correct.
their government is allowing boatload after boatload after boatload of young male Muslims to come
Yeah,
into the country. And this has created an awful lot of, there are many cities now, or many places in some of the major cities of Great Britain where
right,
you dare not go. You cannot go because it's just too dangerous. They
right.
rule. They rule those areas. London is a good example. And when that happens, eventually there comes a point where the native population is either going to succumb or act. The main problem that these nations have is they are unarmed. And I think that is one of the most important differences that we will see.